Hi guys and girls, this is Claudia here from Metaldays 2017 with Avven. Hi, good
Hello.
to see you.
Good to see you too.
So before the interview we were talking about your lyrics, and you obviously both of you write your lyrics. So how do you go about that?
Well, this album has been a bit of a challenge because we've never done lyrics. Well, we only did one song in English before, and this whole EP is in English, and that was quite challenging. For me, I guess it was lots of reading for inspiration. We discussed different topics we want to cover. I don't know, some different philosophy angles that we wanted to cover, and we came up with the stuff that's on the EP in the end. Yeah. And I guess I just sit down and wrote through the night. That's how it works.
They are different because we are not 18 years old. We are grown up. So also the lyrics changed from first albums.
Yeah.
And that's normally.
Yeah. So you have an album out from last year and also the EP from this year?
No. We take a lot of time to write new stuff.
That's good.
Not always.
Too much time.
Yeah, too much time.
Too much time?
Yes.
So how long did it take you?
Yeah, the last album was 2011 and we released the EP this year in 2017. That's 6 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was
so
too long.
Different.
Yeah. but I guess we were discovering a new sound, trying out many different things. We threw loads of stuff away. We already had whole songs finished and then decided we don't want to release them.
Okay.
So that's why it took so long.
Yeah, of course, but you have to have a certain feeling towards the things that you put out, right?
Yeah, there was a lot of experimentation going into the music we released, because we didn't exactly know what kind of sound we were after. We had a vague idea what we wanted to do, but we didn't know how to do it.
Okay.
Right, and so it took some time. Yeah.
So you had to try.
Yeah.
Did you also involve a sound technician?
Well, towards the end, yes. We had a producer, Matej Pečaver from Slovenia, and he helped us out towards the end. But most of the sound design and everything was from me and our keyboard player, Peter Dimnik. Yep.
And when you say the sound design, is it about the gear? Is it about a certain musical language you're using?
Well, it's partially about the gear, but mostly it was just trying to find a sound, because I play traditional instruments. I'm firstly a traditional musician, and it was basically we were trying to combine something that's traditional. For example, there are loads of pipes on this EP, the Galician gaita, and then we tried to combine it, I don't know, with different electronic sounds, with samples and stuff like that. So we are doubling each other loads of times, and it took us many nights it took us many nights to find how to combine those two different worlds together,
so that it really fits what you want
It's hard to combine folk instruments with modern production.
Yeah.
Because folk metal generally doesn't have such modern production on guitars, keyboards, electronics parts. So we try to mix those, and we tried, I don't know, for 1 or 2 years just to find the perfect sound. Now we have it, but it was really hard.
To get to this. So did you even try different effects on the instruments?
Loads of effects, loads of different synths, loads of
so.
different sounds, loads of different samples. It took a while, but it was fun. It's not about the destination; it's about the journey, right?
So you could write a thesis now.
Yeah, and I think we're getting better at it. We gathered a lot of experience, so I think that the songs we are working on now are going to be even better. Yeah.
And when you're playing live here, what is the feeling you have when you go on stage?
Well, playing live is why we do music in the first place, right? If I wouldn't play live, I wouldn't play music. It's as simple as that, and it's the energy you get from that keeps you going, keeps you on going and making music. That's what I take from it. It's just so much energy you can't get anywhere else.
And did it take you a while to find the balance between that's what we found is cool in the studio and sounds great there, and how we gonna do that on stage?
Well, I never really bothered myself with that. Just try to make it work in the studio was challenge enough, and I think we can make it work on stage as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
With a technician.
Yes.
Long live the technician.
You gotta have a sound guy. I also do sound. You have to if you're gonna work on this kind of material, you have to know basics of sound because. But you do have to have the different person when you're playing live because you can't play and see how you sound.
Oh no, that's
below the stage. Yeah.
A bit difficult.
No, it's impossible.
So when you're looking for inspiration, is it that you look within your group, or you also listen to other stuff and you say, I want to take that as well?
Yeah, of course, we listen to loads of different stuff. For me personally, I listen to metal, but I mostly listen to traditional music. So, lots of stuff that I do in this band is taken somehow out of the music I listen in a totally different type of music, right? And then it goes in
Fresh
here.
air.
Yeah. I don't know, how's it for you?
I'm also not really metal fan, music. I really like to listen post-rock music.
Okay.
So the floating kind of stuff, and we also use it in our music, and these elements are really different, but in the end they make such a great sound. It's different, it's really different, and some guys say, that won't work. You cannot combine these together. You can always combine different genres together. You just have to have free mind, or how can I say so?
Yeah.
There's not only folk metal, only death metal, only black metal. There's a lot of mixtures, or how can I say? So
it's the borders in your mind.
Yeah.
Probably.
And that's the right way to make new music. Not to recreate old ones, old genres. We would like to make something new.
And for you, when you're on stage and with the fans, then do you feel you're playing like for yourself or for other people, or?
First for ourselves, first for our music, because I am totally different person on stage.
Yeah.
Here I am really calm, but on stage we show such energy. So someone said, I didn't even recognize you on stage. You were totally different. So it's a different world.
Yeah.
It's a really nice world of music. And we really like shows and gigs. Like Anais said.
Yeah.
That's the best place for a musician, the stage.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we also like to be here with you.
Thank you.
But the stage is a world of musicians, so...
Right. So how do you get back into the other world?
Just the stairs from the stage, and then you're back in real life. How can I say?
Because you have to put away your stuff, right?
Yeah. And when we go up to the stage...
Yeah.
Like
this.
Yes.
So you don't have like a ritual to transform or something?
No.
It's just a staircase, that's enough.
Yeah, you get dressed, you go on the stage.
And then you're good.
And rock out, yeah.
But something happens, When you step on the stage, something happens, click. Now I'll play this great music and enjoy. First of all, we really enjoy in playing music, and I think that's the whole show. You have to like to do that, You have to enjoy it. You can be really good singer, really good guitar player, but you have to show your feelings that you really like to play. That's the whole point.
So is showing your feelings something dangerous sometimes?
Yes, it is. Because I think that I almost passed away. no, passed away, sorry.
You passed out?
Yeah, passed out,
yeah.
So because of the energy and, it's hard to rock on stage, I don't know, hour and 15, hour and 30. That's really physical.
Yeah.
It's hard to do that, so... you have to be in great shape to do that.
So that's like the bodily aspect of it, right?
Yeah,
you still have to be able to stand to play. And do you also think it's kind of dangerous, also because you express your feelings and then you have to live with critical people?
Yes, of course, especially in the age of internet. I think you just have to get a bit tougher skin, because there's always going to be critics, and you just have to brush that off. But I think if you believe in what you're doing, that's not really a problem. It hurts. It does hurt. I'm not going to say it doesn't hurt, but you have to just bring yourself not to bother you too much, because if you take too much, if you look too much into it, you should just stop making music, because there's always going to be critics, and you just have to live with that.
So there's critics who are like supporting you or saying maybe this is a good idea and you try it out, and then there's just people saying that's not good, why are you doing it, and it's maybe also the voice they are talking to you in.
Of course there's always room for improvement, even but I think we're our biggest critics ourselves.
Yeah.
If you would know how many points we would like to make things better on this EP, that would be like the worst YouTube comment ever if I would write to that to myself.
That would be interesting to read, though.
Yeah, that would be horrible. If someone wrote that to me, what would I have in my head about this EP?
You would be angry.
I would be really angry. Yes. But so I think if it's a good-mannered and good-natured critique, that's excellent. That's okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to like the same stuff we like. You can have a difference of opinion. That's what makes this world interesting. But don't be rude. Come on.
Yeah.
There's so many other things you can do with your life than write angry YouTube comments. Come on.
Yeah. Just get a life.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to make something new.
Yeah. Sure. You have to try it out, so you don't know if it works.
If you make typical folk metal, that's cool. But if you mix folk metal with modern, metalcore guitars, then fuck, what are you doing? Don't do that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like that. It really is. So we have to open our minds and listen also to some different stuff.
Okay. So stay open and don't be rude. Thank you for the interview.
Yeah.
Thank you.